are looking at one, and yet mice are the plural of mouse. So the going says, this sage going, this wise saying, a sage going is a wise, a sage saying is a wise saying. It is a proverb. Sometimes we call it a nugget. Okay? Words of wisdom. This is a word of wisdom. This one is an adage. A-D-A-G-E. A wise saying, an adage, a nugget, a proverb. When the cat is away, the mice will play. We saw this proverb some time back. The mice have freedom to play. The mice have freedom. They are free to play. They play freely and very comfortably, very freely, with a lot of time in the world. The mice will jump up and down, play football, netball, volleyball, any game they wish to play, hide and seek, while and when the cat is not present. But once the cat comes and shows up, meow, all the mice will take off. They run for their life. They run to hide. This time they're not running for hide and seek. They just run to hide. Why? They fear the cat. You see, the cat will easily jump onto them. It can easily jump onto them. It can easily dive onto them. Just like I used to dive in football. It can easily pounce on them. When an animal jumps onto another, we say it has pounced. So the cat can easily pounce on a rat and get hold of it. So the mouse knows that. It knows that when the cat is here, there is no freedom. There is no freedom. But when the cat goes away, maybe he has traveled to the city, then the mouse will just jump around, ask the husband to come and play, the children will come and play, and there will be a lot of freedom. They'll forget their responsibility. The animals will forget their rights and responsibilities and look for freedom. So we are looking at when the cat is away. When the cat is away, away means absent. When the cat is absent, the mice will play. The mice will be free. The mice will be very happy. They'll be pleased. What does that mean? It also means that human beings, while they are bosses, while the people responsible for them, the people who lead them, maybe rule them, there's some rulers. When those rulers, those rough rulers, those people who harass them are away, that is when they can smile. When you have a bad leader, a bad ruler in the house, a bad ruler in the school, and he goes away, she goes away and travels, and you see her, boarding a car and then driving away, you wish like waving to her, bye-bye. How we wish you would be away for 2 months. Please, bye-bye, goodbye, farewell, adieu, au revoir. While that leader or ruler is going. Leaders are always good. But while that ruler is going away, people become happy and they feel very pleased. They feel very free, and therefore they have their freedom. So when the cat is away, the mice will play. Meaning when a bad ruler is away, when a bad boss is absent, then there is freedom, there is happiness, and the people there, the subjects, represented by the mice, the subjects, people who are being led, will be happy and have a lot of freedom. Yes, we're handling comprehension. Remember, comprehension means that this is a piece of cake. This is a piece of work which needs studying. You need to study it. You need to study it from A to Z, from the beginning to the end. You need to read it, dig deep, and make sure you understand, you comprehend. To understand is to comprehend. After you've comprehended, then we say, yes, well comprehended work. What does that show? What shows us that you have comprehended a piece of work in English language? The way you answer. So children out there, I can see you're very attentive. You've got writing material. Be ready to listen. Listen and learn. Pay attention. Cock your ears. Do not jump up and down. Don't be like mice which will play when the cat is away, because the cat is away and they forget their responsibilities. Some of you are like these mice. When the teachers are out of class, you keep jumping up and down, pinching one another, pulling another's ears, hiding here and there, and then you never concentrate on your work. Let not this proverb be true to you. Let it talk about other animals, other people who are not responsible. But for you who is responsible, who has responsibilities, and who has the work to do, duties to do, you have a purpose while you're in school. You have a purpose while you're in life, and you have your rights. You know your rights, you know your needs, you know the things that are given to you naturally by God to have. Those are your rights. Then you have responsibilities, you have work to do. Don't say, Mama, I'd like you to give me breakfast, lunch, and supper, and all I do the whole day is sleep, go out for toilet, come and eat, play, watch television, sleep again, not even bathing. No, that means you are being irresponsible. And you wish to have freedom, but while you're not giving freedom to others, not giving it. Be responsible, people. And so, after comprehending work, that means you're going to answer it very well. The first piece of cake under comprehension is going to be a dialogue. Yes, a dialogue is a conversation. When I talk with you, when we share ideas, I greet you and you greet me back. You ask me questions and I answer them. I ask you questions and you answer them. Those that you're unable to answer, you say, well, I failed to answer this one. Those I have failed to answer, I say, well, I concede. I say, well, I've not been able to answer that one. I'll go and ask my friend Kafuma, and he'll give me an answer. Then I go and consult. That way, I'll be learning more and more. And as we talk, as we exchange ideas, we are conversing. We are holding a conversation. And a written or printed conversation is normally referred to as a dialogue. Yes. You can also call this a conversation, no problem. But a conversation that has been written down, not a verbal one. I can imagine two neighbors talking, hello neighbor, how do you do? How do you do? And then maybe one who never went to school will say, how do you do? I do wonders and miracles. Now, that will not be a very good conversation, because that's not the best way of replying, of retorting, of answering. How do you do? Oh, how do you do, sir? Yes, I can see you digging. Oh, yeah. Come and help me. Well, let me come. Let me have breakfast first. These two people are conversing. They are holding a dialogue. And a dialogue between two people is sometimes called a duologue, because there are two people. So if it is written down, it is a dialogue, a conversation between people. Sometimes a conversation may have more than two people participating. Yes. You're going to tell me how many people are in this dialogue. Okay, you don't need to count the many times the people in this dialogue have talked. No. You need to find out. You need to look and check and study the conversation and be able to know who spoke what. How many times did he speak? Okay, yes. So here we are. We're going to look at a simple conversation. In which conversation these people spoke 6 times. Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. How many people spoke? You're going to tell me. Then, of course, the first one talked, and the next one answered. Then the first one who spoke first, the one who spoke first spoke, another one replied, and yet another one, and another one. And that was it. That was the end of the easy dialogue. Children out there, fellow teachers, whenever we see dialogues, we should be ready to answer everything minus nothing correctly, because a dialogue is the simplest piece of cake to eat in section B. Whether it is in comprehension form or in composition form. I have said again, whether the dialogue is in comprehension form, like this, being read and questions answered on it, or whether or it is in composition form, whereby you have words spoken and then spaces to fill. Spaces to fill mean I am composing. So that turns out to be a composition. So the dialogue becomes very, very easy. It becomes eatable, very edible, very palatable, very enjoyable, very tasty, very piquant, very tasty, very sweet, delicious. So this one becomes a very easy piece of work. And I want to tell you that the moment you see a dialogue here, believe me, you have already passed. Why? It is people talking to one another. Sometimes a dialogue may have more than 2 people participating, more than 2 people taking part. Kabona, good morning, Chibona. Then Chibona says, oh, good morning, Kabona. How do you do? How do you do? Then another one comes in. Kakundiri comes in and says, oh, what, Kabona, well, you know, see yesterday, what happened? You never turned up for school. Now that means that in that dialogue, 3 people are participating. In that dialogue, 3 people are taking part. So be sure to read every name and be keen, because for sure this is Kabona. And for certain, this is Kikonde. Then again, this is Kabona. And then Kikonde again. As if that's not enough, Kabona comes back again. As if that's not enough, Kikonde again. And well, look, Kikonde has spoken last. Kabona has spoken first. And Kikonde has spoken last. Kabona has opened the dialogue, comma, Kikonde closing it. Kabona has begun. Which spelling began? Yes, Emma? Has begun, spell begun, B-E-G-U-N. Good, you went to school. Has begun, B-E-G-U-N, and Kikonde has ended the conversation, has ended the dialogue. So very easy is this conversation. And the questions are easy as ABC. A dialogue. Read this dialogue